Another day, another grind. Today, I'm really happy to announce I think I saw that game on a live stream, and it is Daboulch, one of our community members on Lizardman, against the famous Turin on Nurgle. And it was a tournament, I remember, where I think Turin was pretty sick, so he didn't cast it, but he kind of recasted it with commentary. So we have Nakai the Wanderer on the Bolsh. Then he brought in Ancient Salamanders here. Yes, yes, pretty good stuff. And then a lot of skin cohorts, chaffs everywhere. Saurus Warriors with shields, so a little bit of support. And on the other side, we have the Chaos Sorcerer Lord of Nurgle on Death. Affinity, and then Marauders of Nurgle, Marauders. Festering Stooges here as well, and another Exalted Plaguebearer of Nurgle. Yeah, so let's get into it. And yeah, fast forwarding here, we have, I didn't see those before, Marauder Horsemen of Nurgle over here with those Frolickers and those Ancient Salamanders immediately defending their hometown here, or home country, Nizza. It looks for sure like the yeah, a nice flock of doom immediately going down, and you can see those marauder horsemen are going down pretty quickly, but they get supported immediately by the Chaos Sorcerer Lord. And yeah, the Frolickers moving in. Pretty much the whole fight is now turning here on point number 1, and point number 2 is almost taken by the Lizardmen, but Turin is moving also in and is kind of protecting here his side. Those Chaos Warriors are punching in, and Daboulch is immediately answering with the flank engage here. Pretty good stuff whatsoever. And we have also Pterodon Riders here. Yeah, as I said, the biggest fight is now here, and I guess that the Marauder Horsemen will be a little bit crucial here, even though Daboulch is moving in his Ancient Salamanders here, trying to shoot into those mobility pieces of Turin, and yeah, is kind of pressuring him for sure. Nice Spirit Leech is going down on Nakai, and yeah, Nakai right now has to fight his way through here, but he is taking point number 1 for sure. But point number 2 taken by Nurgle, so the wobbly big group of Nurgle here is getting contested, but they don't have a problem here. Probably, yes, we have a nice grenade toss here from the Pterodon Riders, and now once again Marauder Horsemen moving in, supporting a little bit those chaff units here from Nurgle. So for the Bulge, it's probably very important to now move from point number 1 down to point number 2, or maybe do something sneaky around point number 3, because he is losing ground for sure. And as you can see, Turin is summoning the Angels of Decay, the Super Bombers here, and we have a nice Spirit Leech here. No, Fate of Ibuna, sorry. Fate of Buna going onto the Pterodon Riders, and they are getting hunted by Chaos Furies here. So a nice air fight here. They have to fight those Furies, and they are probably pretty happy that they can nibble down here. Yeah, pretty good stuff. Pretty good engaged by Turin. So now Nakai moved downwards, and those Angels of Decay, as I remember, they were waiting for some big monsters here. But the Daboulch didn't come with them. He, once again, Colossadon Hunters coming in. Maybe this is a chance to, rip apart a couple of those Marauder units here for sure. Point number 3 is probably not going to be taken. And those Furies could probably even go... No, no, no. There are too many units whatsoever. And now Nakai is once again punished by the Spirit Leech here. And I think that this is a toughie. The Chaos Sorcerer of Nurgle is riding in. Nakai is getting a little bit supported by the Salamander, but yeah, and his heal, is it a heal that is kind of activated here? Yeah, it is. Damage resistance is moving in. Cold-blooded, so he can move away. Is it enough though? Is it enough? Because it seems like Nakai 65, and I think he will now get a punch and is felled here. Oh my god, that's a lot of bad omens here for Daboulch, but he is now in command of point number 1 and point number 2. Nice Flock of Doom here coming in once again, but I'm just wondering who did the Flock of Doom here. Angels of Decay, they kind of made a little bit of a massacre here of those Pterodon or Colossodon riders, more likely. And Farewell Cold Ones now summoned by the Daboulch, maybe to get a little bit more of the skirmishing in control. But Rot Knights here for Turin, and this unit is pretty tough to deal with. They can regenerate, they have poison attacks, so, and they have quite a lot of HP, so this unit is kind of getting picked a lot recently. Now Daboulch is trying to go for point number 3, but as I assume, probably Turin is already smelling that, and he is trying to engage into those Feral Cold Ones here with Furies, with the Angels of Decay, and even the Festering Stooges. Yeah, once again, Flock of Doom trying to keep those Nurgle at bay. But now, the Charge of the Nurgle. I know it's the wrong movie, but it is the Charge of the Nurgle. They are now moving around the edges here to kind of now punch into those skink cohorts. Oh, poor little guys here. Oh my god. Yeah, they get really, really destroyed quickly. And the Chaos Sorcerer Lord of Nurgle is still unscathed. Furies are now getting crumbled down. They are, they are disintegrating for sure. And what do we have left? It seems like Daboulch is losing a little bit of pressure on the battlefield. He lost point number 1 and now number 2 as well. Number 3 is also in clutches of Turin, and I guess that now he is moving onto the side, right? He has still the Ancient Salamanders, 2 of those, and they're shooting into those Forsaken Nurgle here, because those Forsaken probably rip apart those Saurus with spears. Forsaken now moving in onto the Saurus Warriors. Yeah, they're kind of trying to probably stop them from capture waiting on this point, right? And they're pretty successful, even though the Ancient Salamander is supporting. Another Flock of Doom, right? Isn't it? Flock of Doom on the Angels of Decay. But is it enough though? Is it enough? It seems like Turin is very comfortably in charge, but to be honest, the value is not so high, right? The value difference. So there is a small chance that Daboulch maybe makes a return, right? We have once again Marauder of Nurgle here, and Daboulch switched now to point number 3. Pretty cool shot with the crow here. Those Agents of Decay, I don't know. They are now without any ammunition, but they can still do nice magic and poison damage here. And it is probably a good engage to break those units. Nakai came back from his slumber. He took a little nap, like a hibernation type of thing, and now he is moving once again. Yep, here it is. We have a Spirit Leech on the one side. Or is it a Fate of Buna? I'm always a little bit new to those things. But I think the Saurus Scar Veteran is getting... Yeah, he got magicked here, let's say. And Nakai now punching once again through. But it gets a little bit... Yeah, dire here for Daboulch. Turin has 2 points in his clutches and gathering points for sure. We had one attempt here once again from the Saurus Warriors to get the point number 2, but the Marauders kind of, yeah, punching, holding position for sure. We have once again Nurglings coming in to support point number 2. Feral Cold Ones jumping into those Rot Knights, but that is a very unfavorable engage. Plus the Spirit Leech makes it really, really quickly very, very negative for the Lizardman and the Daboulch. We still have the Saurus Scar Veteran fighting a couple of those Angels of Decay. He gets, yeah, thrown away. So, wow, those flies are kind of heavy, yo. And, yeah, once again, Nakai kind of having a hard time to fight the Plague Ogres now. He is really in the clutches now. Getting surrounded, and those Plague Ogres punching Nakai down. He is down. No, he gets up. Really good stuff. He is retaliating, but is it enough? Is Nakai really gonna yeah, fight those ogres back? They're tough. And the Scar Veteran is supporting him. Salamander is probably soon going down. Yeah, you don't need him anymore. He doesn't... Oh, he has 2 ammunition left, so he could still use him before blundering. I'm not sure. But now time is running out. So point number 3 still for the Lizardman, but all the other points are slowly but surely counting for Turin. And each and every little engage and approach on point number 2 or point number 3 is getting stopped by Turin pretty well by his skirmishing Chaos Furies and supporting stuff on the points. Nakai once again pretty low. What is going on? Nakai didn't, yeah, drink his milk probably, and now he is jumped once again against those flies. Those flies are, yeah, they're mean to him. They're poking him with everything they have. Oh, they look gross. Nurglings here, not Nurglings, Forsaken here, also once again punching in, and yeah, I don't think that there is a comeback for Daboulch. Yeah, let's fast forward here a little bit because I think the game is done. Once again, yeah, tap out by Daboulch, I guess, and he knows what's going on. Let's get into the value. So the Sorcerer Lord of Nurgle survived pretty long, good value over here. Then we have, what do we have here? The Festering Stooges, okay-ish. I guess the Marauders did good skirmishing job here. Plus the Frolicers, well, they're kind of not that effective. But, of course, the Angels of Decay, the Plague Drones, pretty good value here. Much, really, they paid off. And I think also those Furies did a great job here, fighting and surviving. Plus Rot Knights and the Plague Ogres. Good stuff by Turin, to be honest. And Daboulch, once again, he tried his best. Unfortunately, Nakai had to be resummoned, and also his Scar Veteran. And, oh, I didn't see the Skink Priest, but that's probably all those Flock of Dooms that we had seen there. Salamander packs pretty okay-ish. Yeah, I would say that was a good tag. Colossadon Riders got attacked pretty fast, and yeah, that is the thing. Croxagores got summoned, but probably destroyed by the Angels of Decay. Plus, the Sacred Croxagores never came out because there was no possibility. Pretty good stuff. I'm very proud of the Bulge, to be honest, and that he's representing our small community. And guys, that was a fun one. But for now, I'm gonna fetch myself a green tea.